You start watching some film, and obviously Kyle has a history of playing against these guys the last few years, so you watch as many of those games as you can and then start to get, watching their preseason games and then a few other games that they played last year too.
I'm mainly looking forward to getting a piece of Vernon Butler because he's from La Tech. That's my boy. Played with him for 3 years, pretty sure. Yeah, so looking forward to seeing him, but going against guys like Luke Kuechly and all that, all the guys that I've always watched on TV, it's going to be fun to finally match up against them.
I think I expect the same from Cam. He's an explosive player. He wants to make the big play, but they also have the new wrinkle with Christian. We're watching some film on him today, and he got the stuff. He gets in space and he's dangerous. So we just got to make sure we bottle both of those guys up and get them on the ground as fast as possible.
The D-line has to get a lot of pressure because we got to make him feel uncomfortable. When he's uncomfortable, he's not as great as he's supposed to be. But when he gets posed and gets comfortable, he could be a dangerous quarterback.
The list of our things is to stop the run, force them to pass the ball. So this is the team that loves to run the ball. They set up their big plays off of play action. Cam boots out, he throws it deep. So we have to get the run stopped and get them in situations where we know they have to throw the ball and let our D-line get after them.
You have to be a captain whether you're named one or not. You're the leader, you're the guy who is responsible to get the play called, to get all 11 guys on the same page when you're out there. So it would be great. I think especially when it's voted by your teammates, it's always an honor.
After practices, Brian would always pull me over and make sure that me and him got some extra work together because you never know what could happen. Preparing for the situation that we're in now. So great leadership on his part. Glad to have a guy like Brian leading the way for us.
It's not really much of a responsibility. It's just like having a big chip on my shoulder saying I came from a small school, guys. Anybody who's coming from a small school could make it out. And all the guys back there, like, you're straight motivation, Lorenzo Jerome. We're so proud of you.
Having played with Kyle before, how great he was piecing things together, and then you watch him go to Atlanta and do the same thing, even to a bigger stage, really take him all the way to the Super Bowl. So for me, it was probably the deciding factor about coming out here was just to play for Kyle and knowing that his scheme and the way he game plans games and defenses, that was what I wanted to be a part of.